Hey, what is up everyone? This is me, Time Fast, and today we're going to be taking a look at Blokees Galaxy version S Ultraman Tiga. First and foremost, let's take a look at the instruction sheets. Now, I love the instruction sheets they used here. This is clearly a reference to the UGF title screen that they used. Official license by Subra Productions, and also this is from Blokees, so yeah, very nice cover art. Over here, we have some assembly instructions as usual. This is a somewhat model kit that you have to build by yourself. It's not that hard. Next up, we have the card included. I love the art they used here. It's just the figure with some holographicness to it. I love it. It's very shiny. Tiga's name down here and also in Chinese. And of course, you get the back of it and you get Tiga's face right there. Pretty nice silhouette art they chose here. Moving on to the figure itself, as you can see, it's very well detailed. Let's zoom in for a bit. So yeah, up close and personal, you can definitely see how Tiga looks. The color timer, the protectors are done well. The paint used is fantastic. The head especially looks very good. Look at how much those clear parts pop. There is actually a layering here, so that's behind here is a piece of yellowish white with the clear part on top, and they also managed to make those little eye holes that Tiga is known for. The arms look great, the legs also look great. The camera can't focus. The back is a little bit plain, sadly. Then again, if you were to ignore the back here, the top here looks fine, but the back here, it kind of looks like he's wearing some purple pants. Moving on to articulation, the head is on a double ball joint, so it can look up really far, look down really far. There is a movable joint in here, not really noticeable, but you can pull it out slightly. Rotation, outwards movement, upper arm cut here. You do get a double jointed elbow, pretty nice. Ball jointed wrist with Blokees, really cool. You get two segments here, so you can have some side to side, some crunches and arcing backs. But if you pull on it slightly, like so, if you pull it up slightly like so, you get better crunches and arcs, so it's pretty cool. Just a bit noticeable gap, but angle it correctly, you get some good poses. Of course, you get some rotation side to side like this, upper body, lower body, the works. The legs can kick up forward this much and can kick back a little bit. If you pull down this joint, you get more articulation, just like so. Look at how much that improves the range. And for the backs, yeah, the range improves, which means the outward movement is also greatly improved. Look at that. There is rotation at the thigh here. It's a bit hard to show off because of how purple this thing is, so trust me, there is some rotation there. The bend at the knee is on two joints. Look at that, pretty cool. Feet can move up, down, slight pivot, and of course some rotation. Safe to say, Tiga's articulation is great. Although I will say that due to this armor section, the arm can't really move forward all that well upward, so it's gonna be a little bit sideways. But you know you're getting a good figure if it can do a kneeling pose. For the batch of accessories we do get, we have this plaque here with a bit of a peg, and that's for you to plug this into it to give it more posability options. Just like this running pose I'm doing, it's possible with this base. Although sadly you don't get some aerial poses because the stand can't provide aerial poses, unlike the previous Blokees that come with aerial base poses, or like the key plays that come with this. You do get a pair of chopping hands, and that's for you to create Tiga's most iconic fighting stance. You do get an alternative chest piece, which you can place on by removing the original chest piece and just plugging it on just like so, which you can use to plug in this very beautiful mid-charge Zeparion beam. I mean, look at that. It's not visible on camera probably, but this is clear, transcending into purple, and that looks great. With the help of this peg here, plugging it like so, you can fully recreate Tiga mid-charging the Zeparion beam. And here's a quick comparison between Blokees' Zeparion effect with Keyplay's Zeparion beam effect. This Keyplay's is much more sharper and less colored, and also is a much more simpler connecting using C-clips, but I'll get into reviewing this when I review the Keyplay version. And speaking of the Keyplay version, here is the Keyplay Ultraman Tiga next to Blokees Ultraman Tiga. As you can see, both are the same character but with different design philosophies. Blokees is much more rounder, much more bit accurate in terms of proportions, while Keyplay is more stylized and much more lanky, if I'm being completely honest. You can definitely see in the protectors they are clearly different, and the head is also slightly different. This one's eyes is much more white and this one's much more yellow. The Keyplay's version is painted on the back, but this is because this is the second version of Tiga, because they did make a first version which is closely resembling to Blokees. Yeah, truth be told, I can't say which one is better. Blokees is much more solid but has less accessories. The Keyplay version has more accessories but slightly less accurate proportions, but I'll explain that more in my Keyplay review. Okay, so final thoughts on Galaxy version S Ultraman Tiga from Blokees. Honestly, it's a good figure. Let's say you own Blokees Galaxy version, the smaller ones that I have taken a look at before. Those versions are small, but they have improved in terms of articulation. Blokees stepped up when they made Galaxy version S. It all started with Wave 1, with the one with Tiga. But now, as they keep on going, I do admit Galaxy version S is probably the new standard they should go with. It's well proportioned, greatly articulated. Sure, the back isn't painted, but hey, it's Blokees, it's a cheap model kit. You might as well just ignore the back because you're gonna display it in the front regardless. Now, on its own, it's a great figure. I do recommend it. If you want to pick it up, go for it. It's very good. It's a cheap price, decent amount of accessories. It comes with a quote-unquote stand. Great figure, I will say that. They also have a sky type figure, which I do plan to review sometime in the future. Now, how do I compare this to Keyplay's version of Tiga multi-type? Well, it's a very unfair comparison. One is made by Blokees, prioritizing on proportions compared to accessories. Meanwhile, Keyplay focuses a lot on accessories and other stuff. And of course, their figures are a bit lanky, much more blockier. Well, I will say this though. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer looks over accessories, or do you prioritize accessories over looks? Do you prioritize looks and over accessories? Then go ahead and pick this guy up. If you don't, get the Keyplay version. I own both, so I would say, buy both, but that's just me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will give this figure a solid 9 out of 10. Could have been great with extra accessories like the Zeparian beam, which by the way, they do show it firing the beam here. But hey, that's just me. They have the Shining version which is coming up soon. Anyway, that's all from me. Stick around for more reviews and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone.